Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is probably the worst game in the franchise. It has the lowest ratings for a FNAF game, so that tells a lot. Now, if you don't know what FNAF is, FNAF being short form for Five Nights at Freddy's, it's a game franchise and they make scary games like nobody else can. Like, I remember playing Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, 4. Those were the days. Those games scared the crap out of me, and nobody had anything like it because it was terrifying. Now, this getting scared by animatronics thing was completely new, and nobody else was doing this, so these games were spreading like wildfire. Now, FNAF has a very particular style of creating these games, and that's why so many people fell in love with this. But FNAF Security Breach completely breached the style of FNAF. Where do I start with the problems in FNAF Security Breach? First of all, too much attention was given to lesser important things. Like, they focused on super high quality graphics, they focused on making the world more diverse in the game, but the problem is almost no attention was given to make the game enjoyable. The world that they paid so much attention into was too big and too diverse and too complicated. Like, navigating through the game was like solving Ilder's identities, my man. It was so complicated. I don't even remember. There was like Roxy's Raceway, Monty's Golf, Fastcade, so many things. Like, we are not used to working with so many places in FNAF. So when you do this kind of thing, it completely ruins your style. And finally, after tens of hours of navigating through the world, when I think that I'm gonna get a good ending, my goodness, you can't even give me that. My guy, the endings are so dissatisfying. Like, I played at least 24 hours of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, and I felt like this was a waste of time because of the endings. They were really, really dissatisfying, and some were very confusing. And then there were the plot holes. Like, my goodness, so many plot holes. We don't know if Vanessa is Vanny. We can't even verify that. We don't find that out. We don't know why Gregory is so freaking scared of Vanny. I understand that you left the plot holes because you want to work on them on later games, but when you advertise Vanny so much on your trailer for Security Breach, and you give this little information and this little gameplay with her, it just completely feels like I'm playing a trailer for the next game. What's the point of Security Breach then? Again, FNAF had this specific spooks that no other game could generate, but in Security Breach, that spooks was completely non-existent. There were no spooks at all, except the times when the animatronics chase you. That's a bit creepy, but other than that, there's no spooks at all. The title for this video game should have been Five Nights at Freddy's for Kids. I'ma keep it a buck with you. It didn't even feel like a Five Nights at Freddy's game. Just remove the animatronics, it's completely like a children's game. So is calling Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach the worst game of the franchise justifiable? I mean, graphically it was incredible. Like, the game looked sick, and I could tell that a lot of effort was put into this game. But the storyline, the plot holes, everything just makes it so bad that I just have to say that yes, it is the worst game in the franchise. The reason being, the attention and the concentration and the effort were just put into wrong places. You could have easily made it the best FNAF game out there, but you misplaced your work area. That was the problem. I know the reason why you made this less scary was because you want to sell them to kids, but the problem is you are completely moving out of you're completely forgetting your roots, the place that you started from. If you don't focus on that, like, the game just crumbles, right? So I hope to God that the next FNAF game is gonna be better. If there is any next FNAF game, in which case I would be really mad. But whatever, man. That's really it for now. Bye.